There's so much to love about Maine. The people, the places, the food. And we're here to share it all with you. Each week, our team brings you the very best of vacation land. This is MaineLife.
Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, after many miles.
It's the best basketball outside of the NBA, and in Maine, we're the epitome of basketball.
I have people that have been here for 25 years. You know, it's different. They belong, this is part of the family.
I've really enjoyed watching us grow from season 1 to tonight, where we're celebrating our 5th season.
Everything he is trying to build, and that's why I've become such an ardent believer in this, is about the community and the inclusivity and the gathering at the communal table of soccer.
Maine continues to surprise and inspire me. After living and working in this beautiful state my entire life, I continue to discover new places and meet a lot of hardworking and interesting people. Just one of the reasons I love supporting MaineLife. Each week, it takes us all somewhere new and exciting. Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank. Come into any of our locations and experience the difference. But until then, we hope you enjoy this episode of MaineLife. Thanks for watching.
On this week's episode of MaineLife, we are embracing the spirit of competition as I explore the abundant sports scene right here in Portland, Maine. As a sports lover myself, I'm so excited to check out some of the professional teams here in Portland, meet some legendary coaches, and learn about exciting new leagues that plan to call Portland home in the coming years. Our first stop on our sports tour is the Portland Expo, which is home to the Maine Celtics, the G League affiliate team of the Boston Celtics. These players are incredible. The caliber of play is amazing. So we're gonna go check out a practice and meet up with some of the leaders from the organization. I'm so excited, let's go.
We were originally the Maine Red Claws, and we established ourselves in 2009. And in 2019, the Boston Celtics purchased us, acquired us completely. You know, and so from the get-go, though, Boston was always affiliated with our team, overseeing the operations of our basketball aspect of the business. It's the best basketball outside of the NBA, and in Maine, we're the epitome of basketball, if you would say, and that's always been our goal, is to make sure that whether we win or lose on the court, because we know people love basketball, we want the fan experience and the consumer experience to be worthwhile. This is minor league sports. It's about entertainment, you know, and lucky enough for us, being in a state that loves basketball, all we really have to do is produce basketball at a high level. I've been with it for 15 years, so I've seen a lot come and go, and I've seen players that have met their wives here. They've come back and gotten married here as well, too. People that still come back in the summertime, and so Maine grows on them, and that's solely due to the fans itself and the community. It's a great place to come and play. It might be cold during the months that we're here, but I think when you start warming up, no pun intended, but warming up to the fact of like this is a great environment, the fans here love you, and if you're open to that, they'll embrace you for an eternity. Being in it 15 years, early on, being competitive, I was like, ah, and I would be on these highs and lows and the roller coaster and everything, but nowadays you'll see me just being calm and steady, and rarely will you hear me say we have a great team, we can't wait to see it, or our team isn't that good. Like, I want to be in the middle, because the good thing about basketball, any given day, the ball can bounce in anyone's favor.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, Sydney, how are you?
Good, how are you? Great to see you.
Yeah, welcome back to the Expo.
So happy to be here. I have such fond memories playing high school basketball here, but this is a little bit different. This is the real deal. What is your coaching style? How do you like to inspire your players, bring out the best in them? What do you like out there as a coach?
I mean, the cliche answer is I just try to be myself and understand that I'm not going to have all the answers right away. But I would say I'm pretty enthusiastic, pretty spirited, I run pretty hot with the guys, but you know, ultimately trying to hold them accountable, and then when they do right, celebrate them, make sure that they know it, know that, that I have their back.
So I played college hoops, but I'm not G League, NBA level, as you might tell by my height and all of that, but wondering if you can put me through a drill.
I mean, we can start with some corner threes. It's a little bit shorter.
Easy.
The NBA three, we can start with that.
Let's start with that. Let's do it.
We'll start with that.
That's it. No,
okay, we're on line.
Look at me. So cocky.
All right, just like our guy. If it's the right play, if it's the right shot, you gotta keep shooting it. There we go. Boom.
Game's on the line. This is the one.
G League rules are different.
Okay.
So free throws, one shot for 2 points. You miss it, we're going the other way.
One shot, do not miss your chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. All right.
All right, one shot.
Do not miss. All right.
Boom, just like that. Let's go.
Game over.
If you shoot free throws like that, you might be able to help us out.
Okay, that'll be like what I'm subbed in for.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This was so fun.
Awesome, thank you for having me. Yeah.
Go Celtics.
Fist bump, let's
Fist
go.
bump,
Go
all the
Celtics,
way.
let's go.
I'm now headed just a few miles across town to meet Maine boxing legend Bobby Russo to learn about the Portland Boxing Club, his incredible coaching career, and the impressive boxing community that is thriving right here in Maine. Bobby has coached at the Olympic level, representing the United States, traveling all across the country and world, and has rightfully earned his spot in the Maine Sports Hall of Fame. There's something for everyone at this special gym, so let's go see what it has in store for MaineLife.
I've been a boxing lunatic since I was like 8 years old. My uncle was the chairman of the Maine Boxing Commission way back in 1965 when Ali fought Liston in Lewiston, Maine. I was at that fight as I was like 8 years old. Right during that time, the Expo started to do regular boxing events. They say that the Portland Expo and the Portland boxing franchise, so to speak, was the busiest fight town in the country consistently. I was the glove boy at the Expo, and I've been involved one way or the other in boxing ever since then. Last year we put 8 in the Golden Gloves. We won 7, all New England championships. We sent 4 to the Nationals. We won the Outstanding Open Class Boxer. We won the Outstanding Novice Class Boxer. We won the Outstanding Team. And for the first time in 76 years, that the region, the Northern New England Golden Gloves, won the regional team trophy by virtue of all our wins. Cindy, this is Kate.
Kate, so nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Kate is actually the team captain, too.
Okay, Captain.
She's the New England featherweight champion and the silver medalist at the National
No big
Golden
deal.
Glove Championship.
That's some girl power. Well, I've never boxed a day in my life, and you look like you know what you're doing, so maybe you could teach me a thing or two? What does it take to be a good boxer?
Well, I mean, that's a loaded question, but I would say such a big part of it is mental. I mean, the mental fortitude to be able to get in the ring and have someone try to hurt you and to hurt someone else, right? Which, you know, as a woman, I think is maybe less natural to us, but it's really fun. And I mean, most of all, discipline, I would say. You can have all the natural talent in the world, and if you don't put the work in and you don't, you know, go to the gym, even on days when you don't really feel like it, you're not going to succeed. I am the reigning New England featherweight champ, and I've won that several times, both as a novice and as the elite level. I guess the highest achievement so far is a silver medal nationally at the National Golden Gloves.
That's a powerful woman right there. Fist bump. These are like meant to do that.
They are meant to do that.
So what do I do?
So the jab's gonna go here.
Okay.
Cross is gonna go here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say 7 and the cross is the 2.
Okay,
all right?
so you call it out.
7.
Okay.
Beautiful, 2. Good, 7. 2. Good, we're gonna kind of move around. All right, perfect, good. So I'm just gonna do this and hit me.
2.
I'm just gonna say 9, just 1.
Yeah.
And you gotta take a big step in.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
9. You can hit me harder than that, come on.
I'm scared.
Abs of steel, baby, let's go.
You should feel those are insane.
7-2. Almost, just the 2. There you go, again. Again.
This is a place where, in those crucial teenage years, that you get put on the right path. I have people that have been here for 25 years. You know, it's different. They belong. This is part of the family. That's an important thing. You know, if you don't know boxing, you don't have to like boxing for the combat part of it, but you have to like what it does for the kids. And it does for the kids that need it, you know, and it puts them on the right path.
Welcome back to the sports edition of MaineLife, and after an inspiring visit to the Portland Boxing Club, we're trading the gloves for some skates and checking in on our local hockey team, the Maine Mariners. My co-host for the game is a pretty good friend of mine. We're gonna catch up with him in a bit, but first, we're gonna go meet the president of the Mariners and learn a little bit more about this awesome hockey team. So let's go.
Hello everybody, my name is Adam Goldberg, president of the Maine Mariners. We are the ECHL affiliate of the Boston Bruins, and we play right here at the Cross Insurance Arena in downtown Portland, Maine. Well, I arrived here in 2017 when the team was announced. we bought the Alaska Aces, we moved them to Portland, Maine. So we needed a team name, we needed a new logo, we needed a new look. So when we put the team name up for a vote, the Mariners was the winner. I think that people gravitate towards nostalgia, but at the same time, I was excited about making it a new look to it. Whereas the old Mariners were orange or even the Bruins colors, now we've got the blue and green, which I think really speaks to the Maine landscape. I think that people here in Maine enjoy their hockey, they're educated fans. When you come to a Maine Mariners game, you're gonna notice that the fans react to things more than just goals and saves. They're reacting to penalties that they feel should be called. They're reacting to clearing the puck during a penalty kill. So these are things that our fans are paying attention to, they're educated about, and you come to a game and it feels like it's a great atmosphere. So tonight is a 5th anniversary celebration. This is our 5th season on ice, but really we've had a longer history here in Maine, which I think is important to say because we've built a camaraderie and built a community within our games. So for tonight specifically, we'll have our 5th anniversary jerseys that we'll be auctioning off after the game. But it's really impressive to see, and I've really enjoyed watching us grow from season 1. I still vividly remember game 1 of season 1 to tonight, where we're celebrating our 5th season. The Maine Mariners are incredibly focused on being a big partner within the community. So that is something that we have focused on from day one. Beacon, our mascot, makes various appearances to schools, walks, runs, 5Ks, things to that nature. But we also want to make sure that we're reaching out to people that maybe can't necessarily come to a game, give them the experience of coming to a Mariners game. If you're not necessarily a fan yet and you're interested, come to a live game, come to live hockey. You see the plays develop, you see things that go on outside of the TV frame that you wouldn't necessarily see at home. And it's just the atmosphere of the fans. I think that hockey fans in general are the most passionate fan base out of any sport. So yes, if you're on the fence of should I go to a game, should I not, I promise you it will be worth your while to come to a Mariners game and enjoy yourself.
My co-host, Captain Connor Dorn. How are you? And my sister, my beautiful This is very funny. Okay, so spoiler alert, Connor is my brother-in-law and he is the captain of the Maine Mariners. And we are also bummed, myself and the fans included, that you're injured.
Unfortunately.
But
it's part of the game though.
Part of the game. And you're gonna be back soon, and we're gonna make some lemonade out of lemons, so I get to spend the game with an actual player himself, get the inside scoop about all things Mariners, and see the game through a player's eyes.
The best part is I can already tell it's gonna be a good game to be at. Mariners, we're definitely gonna win tonight. It's always fun to watch side family. But Sid, if we're gonna have you watch the game, you have to look the part, so we brought you a jersey.
Oh my gosh,
so we'll get this on you, and here we go.
Okay, well I'll meet you guys up at the seats. I can't wait to watch this game.
Perfect.
Let's go Mariners!
Well, I think it's quite an honor to have a family business in the 3rd generation that's been in business 75 years. There's not many of us around. I'll tell you from experience, it's tough to do, but it's worth it. And to have your legacy carry on with the next generation is just a really heartwarming thing. When my dad started, he knew you had to have stuff that people needed, and he lived here. And I think we've gone forward with that and realized that people come to us because when they need something, they know we'll have it. Right now we're in our central distribution center, which is 130,000 square feet, and everything that's in our stores comes in here first. My dad always said, you know, if you buy it right, sell it right. You don't have to make the extra on it. Give your customers a really good deal and they'll remember and they'll come back and they'll know that whenever they come in your store, you've got the best price.
You've worked hard to find the car of your dreams, so let us take care of the road ahead. At Berlin City, every used car comes standard with 1 year of complimentary maintenance. That means more adventures, more places to explore, and more worry-free memories. And if you don't love your new car, just bring it back with our 4-day, no questions asked return. Because wherever your dreams may lead you, you can plan for peace of mind for miles down the road. Berlin City, where life is easier.
Hi, I'm Charlene Hamuka, president of Harcourt's Waterfront and Vine Properties. When it comes to Maine real estate, Harcourt's is with you all the way. I have a team of agents around the state who who are ready to answer any and all questions you may have about what it takes to buy or sell a home in Maine. And they can tell you what it's actually like to live here year-round. We look forward to working with you soon.
Excitement comes standard with the Honda Accord, and so does a turbocharged engine. Stand out with the Honda Accord. Contact your Honda dealer today or shop online.
It's winter in Maine, which means embracing all the cold weather activities our great state has to offer. I'm headed up to Carrabassett Valley, home to countless year-round activities, including skiing at Sugarloaf, of course. And the Honda Civic sedan is the perfect car to get me there. Thanks to a rigid body structure and sporty suspension, I can feel confident on the winding roads of Maine. And with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility, I can play my favorite road trip tunes. Every Civic is the perfect platform for an active lifestyle, boasting a fold-down rear seatback, great for outdoor equipment storage. I'm ready to channel my inner Honda Civic. Sporty, chic, and fun on the slopes. Maine is made for driving and discovering, and Maine Honda Dealers is made to help get you there. Happy adventuring!
All right, I got the jersey. Last thing I need before going to my seats is a nice refreshment. How are you? Good, how are you? I'm great. Could I please do one of the timeless beers, please? Thank you. Cheers, thank you so much. Another awesome part of the game experience, local beers.
The fan experience at the Maine Mariners it's really electric in this building. The fans get super into it, so whether or not you know hockey and you know what the calls are happening on the ice, or you have no idea what's going on with the hockey game, we really try and make it a well-rounded experience for everybody. So whether that's the videos that go up on the board, the music that gets played throughout the game, you know, chants that get said throughout the game, we really try and make it a family-friendly but electric experience for everybody involved. Going into the third period, we go lights out. Everybody brings out their phones, turns on their flashlights, and we play songs about like lighting it up, and we have this really high-intensity third period intro video. So the guys come back out on the ice to this really electric video that gets played. The fans are really into it with their cameras on. And then the second whistle in the third period, we have t-shirts flying. So it's really, we build the energy going into the third period a lot. You know, there's always gonna be some ways of winning a contest at our games, or being picked to be the fan of the game, or whatever it might be. You always have a chance to either get on the video board or be engaged in some semblance of the way at our games.
So we just had too many men on the ice, which sometimes happens if you mess up a line change.
It's very sad when that happens.
It is very sad, actually. But so now we have 4 guys on the ice, they have 5. Do you know what it's called if you score when you're on the penalty kill? There's a little trivia fact for you.
I love fun facts. A man down goal.
That's actually very close. It's close to it. Short-handed goal.
Short-handed goal.
Yeah.
Let's get a short-handed goal, Mariners.
And if you really want to talk like you know what you're doing, call it a shorty. Let's get a
shorty. Go get him, go shorty. It's your birthday. What are you seeing up here from a bird's eye view? How is that gonna help you moving forward, getting back down onto the ice, hopefully very soon?
I know, fingers crossed as soon as possible. But it is different. I feel like when you're watching from up above, you can kind of see the whole game develop and all the plays, where even when you're on the bench, you're kind of so focused on what's going on or your own game that you can't really take the whole game in. So I would say that maybe that is one benefit of being here, that hopefully I can see some things that'll help me kind of develop my own game, or kind of relay to the coaches.
All right, so the games are fun, but let's get down to business too. I want to go meet Beacon. I feel like you have a daughter who would love to meet Beacon.
Sumner would definitely love to be there for it.
All right, Beacon, number 77 on the ice, number 1 in our hearts. Everyone loves Beacon. I have some friends who are really excited to meet you too. My niece is so excited to finally meet you. Who is that? Day Maine. Go Mariners. Go MaineLife. Let's get a W. Woo!
We're rounding out our Portland sports tour with an exciting look to the future. After years of working toward their goal, a few leaders are excited to announce a professional soccer team who will call Portland home in 2025. We are headed to the Portland Zoo, a beloved gathering spot for soccer enthusiasts, to meet these leaders and hear all about the future of soccer in Portland.
I'm Gabe Hoffman-Johnson. I'm the founder of USL to Portland.
I'm Tom Caron, a Nesson Sports host and one of the original Gabe Hoffman-Johnson apostles.
That's right, yeah, well said. I knew Tom was a Mainer. I didn't know Tom was a soccer guy necessarily. So we met, I sort of shared my vision for pro soccer in Portland and where we were at the time, and 5 days later, we were getting dinner at Bridgeton, sort of talking soccer, talking Maine, and here we are. USL is the United Soccer League. They own and operate professional and youth clubs all over the country, right? So we'll be joining the USL League One, which is the 3rd division of professional soccer in the US. So it started in 2019. By the time we join, we'll be the 16th. It's growing incredibly quickly. I think by 2030, they're anticipating 30 different clubs in USL League One.
The reason I think this is going to be a smashing success, because I have covered sports in New England for 30 years. And I've seen minor league teams that come in with the goal of making a quick buck. And I don't know if it's great business, but Gabe is doing the exact opposite. Like, everything he is trying to build, and that's why I've become such an ardent believer in this, is about the community and the inclusivity and the gathering at the communal table of soccer for people from every part of Portland, every different ethnicity, every different mini community in this city. And everything has grown from that. How he wants to build this is growing from the fan perspective, what the supporter wants, what will make this a great soccer town. And I think he thinks, and I agree, which is why I'm here, that if you do all that right, the business will work, right? The people will come. If you build it, they will come, if you build it right. And he's trying to build it right, which I think has to be said, because I just think a lot of people, you know, listen, it cost me this much to open this franchise and I can make this much, so let's do it. If it doesn't work, I'll sell it for that much. Right? That's kind of how pro sports work. I haven't seen a lot of teams that start because you see a void, you see a need, you think what it could do, and then you build it all from making that work. And that, to me, is where this all began from.
There's a lot of community hubs for soccer. I mean, yeah, the zoo, there's a lot of places around town, you know, Doc Ford, Gritty's, Andy's, you know, Bissell Brothers, huge Tottenham Hotspur fans, a number of Rira, and I'm missing several. And those are just where people sort of gather to watch, right, on the weekends. A lot of people gather to play. There's an incredible Kennedy Park football court, which is just across the street here. It's sort of like a community living room, right? You have, on any given day, even, you know, in the winter, there's, you know, 50+ kids showing up, and, you know, from 30 different countries, and, you know, speaking a bunch of different languages, and it's really just created a platform, a space, really, for them to, you know, do what they love and get to know each other and really feel like they're a Portlander.
Shut your eyes. It is finally spring of 2025. It's a soccer match day. Where are we? What does it look like?
We're gonna play at Fitzpatrick Stadium. You know, that first home game is just gonna be incredible, right? So sold out stadium, and I love the idea of, you know, thinking about the experience that we want our fans to have.
When I close my eyes, I just think of the soccer environment, right? Like 5,000 Mainers singing songs that they've written that have organically come around the team. Songs for each player, songs for the club. Oh, so here we go.
And scarf, like the soccer sort of the calling card. It's a special
Oh
card.
my gosh.
You know, hold it up, Soccer City on one side, right there. We got Portland on the other.
This is amazing.
There you go. I think you have to drape it over shoulders. There you go.
I'll be wearing this with
Now you're a soccer
pride.
fan.
I'm officially a soccer fan.
a supporter.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Maine Life. To follow along on all of our adventures, you can watch our content on our MaineLife Media YouTube and Facebook pages, the News Center Maine app, and follow us on Instagram at MaineLife TV. We're also offering a MaineLife membership for access to all of our itineraries, deals and discounts on places we go, and more exclusive content. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors and to all of you for watching. Happy adventuring. See you next time.
We love MaineLife, yes we do. We love MaineLife.
Perks, local Maine beers on tap too. It's not tap. All right, Beacon, I heard you were number 17 on the ice and number 1 in our hearts. Okay, I gotta start over. Beacon, the man, the myth, not a man. What an honor. number 77 on the ice, number 1 in our hearts. Go!